What's up, everybody? This is Jay, and welcome to my Empire Season 4 Episode 1 recap. Remember to subscribe to my channel, click on the bell next to the subscribe, and also follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Patreon. Now let's get into it. This is the first episode of Season 4, and they were recapping a lot of what happened previously, and also starting to show what's going on moving forward from Lucius' accident. Now they were showing Cookie being interviewed for a documentary, and she's explaining all that they went through, and that it's Empire's 20th anniversary, and that they're putting together a special program to resemble how Motown had their 20th anniversary. They had Funk Flex in the building. They had Cookie explaining all the stuff that they went through. They got their son explaining all the things that he's gone through, and they're showing that, hey, they don't call us lions for nothing. We're gonna survive. We're gonna, keep going and make it work. And they show them announcing the celebration, and they're announcing the special in front of a crowd, and they're saying that be tuned, we're gonna have Lucius there in the building, and that we're gonna be just like when Michael Jackson moonwalked on for Motown special. And they say to the Empire and give a toast, and then his son gives a toast, and he says to my dad. And so Hakeem, he kind of brings attention to Lucius, because a lot of people were forgetting about him kind of. They show everybody rehearsing, ready for the upcoming show, and Hakeem talking his new verse about how he sold his soul to the devil, and he's ready to get everything cracking. They got Andre, and he goes talking about if it comes down to having Empire or my father, which one would I have? And then he kind of gets choked up, which was crazy thing to say right there. He already sounded suspect. Cookie getting choked up, but she's more emotional. Funk Master Flex, it looked like he used to get choked up, but now he's been throwing up as skinny as he done got. They show him announcing the awards, well, not the awards, but the show program, and there's Lucius with Cookie. Cookie looking good as hell, but it looked like Lil' Kim after one of her surgeries. She too beautiful to need to look like Lil' Kim after them surgeries. But anyway, they show him walking in. He's got his little pimp limp and his cane, and they stop by Carlotta Brown, aka Queen Latifah, and she's asking if she can get a little help from them with some of the producers. They got all the best producers, and he's real nice and listening to what she has to say, and Cookie trying to shut it down and keep it moving. Yeah, we got the best producers, they real busy right now. And Carlotta's like, oh, okay, yeah, well, we go way back. I used to sing on some of his tracks. And she's saying, oh, yeah, I think I remember y'all. Then you do this or that. And Lucia like, hold on, let me hear him out for a second. Maybe we can do something for him. Maybe we can help her out. And so Cookie, she trying to say, yeah, whatever. And trying to push him, keep him moving. She ain't trying to really stop and talk too long with her. And as they walk away, she's kind of saying, all right, thanks, I appreciate it. And, Cookie gets them, keep them moving or whatever. But at the same time, Carlotta is looking at them walk away thinking, damn, something ain't right, man. Lucius seemed a little off. Didn't seem like his usual self. And Cookie's, she was a little more pushy than normal. And as he's walking to the stage, he's starting to tweak out with all these people everywhere, and he's starting to get real nervous, and then he just starts kind of having a nervous breakdown and screaming, telling everybody he don't want to go out there and whatever the case. And so they cut to the scene, and they saying 24 hours before that happened. And so they're showing Andre, and he's sitting on the couch, and he's speaking with a anorexic Bill Cosby, and he's trying to talk to him about the questions with the police or whatever. We see Cookie talking with her staff, trying to get all the final details together for the show. We see Hakeem with his baby, and as he's about to leave, he opened the door, and what do you know? There's Claire Huxtable looking just as beautiful as ever. Wow. And she walks in, and he's scared shitless right now, and she just invites herself in, walks in, and she's still got him by the balls, and she's pretty much telling him, he's thinking, you coming to threaten to take my baby again. She say, don't get it twisted, I'm the one that saved your baby. Now what would your mother say if she saw these pictures right here? So she's basically laying it on thick, letting him know that she still got him and she can still blackmail him at any time. So it's in his best interest to do what she wants. And right now she want to continue to see the baby, even though he don't know why. They cut to Exhibit Shine, aka Shine, and he's talking with Andre, and then Andre's scared about the police still questioning about the setup, and he's telling them, hey man, you need to chill. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing unless they come back as a zombie, and zombies don't talk, so you need to get up off my back. They cut to his other son, Jamal, and he's sitting there making sure he got the finishing touches on his music when Big Section with Chocolate walks up, and he's giving him a notebook that he left over his house, and they doing a little flirting or whatever, and he's getting ready to leave, and Jamal stops him, and he's trying to say, hey, thanks man, I appreciate what you did for me, you've been there for me, you got my back in more ways than one. And he's saying, hey, don't worry about it, man, that's what I'm here for. And so now we see Lucius, and he's pulling up into the crib. He got a nice little Bentley Rolls Royce rolling up. Everybody at the family and all the staff happy to see him. They all coming out to welcome him, and as he gets out the car, they notice that something's different, and he's missing half his leg. And so you see everybody's a little upset, and Hakeem, he was kind of upset that his daddy ain't who he used to be. And as he's walking past Cookie trying to get his attention, and he keeps moving, and she calls him Dwight. That's what Demi Moore tell him to call him Dwight, and so he's like, Dwight, and then he starts to talk, and he's saying, I don't want to do that show, I'm sorry to disappoint. And so now she's pissed, but everybody, she keeps it under control. They trying to get him to refresh his memory. They got him looking at old photographs and everything, and he asks, well, I noticed, where are you in these photographs? Were you taking the pictures? What's happening? And then she say, well, I was away for a long period of time. And he say, how long? And he say, 17 years. And so they kind of get a little salty, get a little quiet right there. And then Cookie try to check Demi Moore about that. Meanwhile, we see sexy Aunt Jemima singing a song right here. We see regular Aunt Jemima right there doing security when this girl walks in, and she's like trying to reconcile with her and talk to her and try to make up, but Becky comes back in and kind of pulls out her out the room while she's talking about she had a dream on licking her toes or whatever. And so Lucius, they giving him music to listen to, and he's reading the song, the lyrics, and he's saying, man, these lyrics are violent. Why would I write something like this? So he's completely lost in a way of who he was and what he was about. And Cookie tells him he asked to bring down the baby, and when she bring down the baby, Cookie said, make sure, why would you have the baby's mama here? You know, we only want family to see. And Hakeem said he trusts her. And so now they looking at the pictures again, and he's trying to jog his memory and understand what's going on, but everything seems a little painful for him, and he doesn't understand or remember much of what's going on, and everybody's trying to be cool and not say too much. We see Bill Cosby over here, and he's going through some more lines of questioning, and Becky is walking out, and Exhibit Shine, he's trying to talk to her, and he's asking to get some information about what's going on. She tell him, and then she says, hey, you can admire my view as I walk away. And of course that view is in widescreen. Moving on, we see we catch up with Claire Huxtable, and she's getting the rub down, making sure she keeps it firm. And she's talking to Section with Chocolate, making sure that he keeps that Milky Way firmly planted where Jamal likes it. And he's trying to say, because she's saying that he's failing because he's taking too long, and he kind of snapping. Says he ain't nothing like his daddy. She say, tells masseuse to leave the room, and she say, don't you forget who you talking to, and you don't jump off at me. And she pretty much checks him. and puts him in his place, and he straightens up real quick. I guess she got the power to let him know who's boss. And we see Andre, and he's back on the phone talking to Shine, and he's trying to see what's the status, and he's saying, don't worry about it, I'm on it. I got a few loose ends I got to tie up. And then we see Cookie on the phone, and she's talking to some people, making sure the loose ends is tied up with their upcoming show. And then she sees Lucius talking to Demi Moore, trying to get a kiss, and so she hurries up and gets off the phone, calls Demi Moore over, and then next thing you know, she's trying to check her ass and let her know, you better get it together. I see you up to something. I'm gonna have your ass out of here. Then we see Lucius meeting up with Cookie in the kitchen, and he's talking to her about everything that's going on. And she was saying that she was thought that she was on top of the world that night, and he asked her to explain what's going on. He'd like to know, and he was trying to really understand what was going on and how he got hurt and got into that situation. And so then, meanwhile, they have later that evening a dinner by the pool, and everybody's trying to reminisce and have a good time, and he's laughing at how quick to snap on those people and whatever, and he's talking about how everybody has their significant others, and so be it. And then they ask, has he listened to any music, and has it jogged any of his memories, and he tells them to play that one song he liked. And so they put on the song, and of course it's the one song he didn't write or anything. And he said, what was I thinking when I wrote that? And then they flash back to Cookie, and she was the one in jail that wrote it, crying, and it was about their family. And he's saying, well, hey, on the back of here, it doesn't say that you wrote it in the credits. And everybody is saying, well, that's the one song that you didn't write, but that she wrote it. And so now he's all Mr. Sensitivity, asking how that felt and how it made her feel. And Hakeem gets pissed and say, man, what the hell is all of this? Who are you? You are OG and this and that, and stand up, making a scene. And then everybody else gets all mad, and Jamal and Andre and everybody start arguing, and he just snaps off Lucius and screams and throws everything, and then he tries to walk away with the pimp limp with the two crutches. And everybody kind of chase after him, tell him don't jump in the water, you can't swim. And he's saying that you all my family, but y'all don't even like each other how you like me. And then they trying to say they sorry, they apologize, we love you, don't do it, this, that, and the other. Now he was about to jump in the water anyway, but good thing he's slow, so they was able to catch him and stop him. And then everybody tried to give him a hug, make him feel the love, let him know, hey, we sorry, we a mess, but we love you. Here we go, we see Funk Master Flex, and he's trying to put together to get the crowd hyped for the show that's about to go on. And Lucius, now they cut to where we left off in the beginning, and he was just tweaking out, still in the back. And the show is starting now, and so now you see Hakeem getting ready to start the top of the show, and he's rapping and dancing, and he's on the part about selling his soul. And then here comes Jamal coming out looking like Babyface. You see Tiana coming out ready to dance and do her thing and sing her part, and then she got these old Frankenstein ass backup dancers with these out of socket double jointed arms. I don't know what kind of dance that is. And in the meanwhile, in the back, Cookie trying to calm Lucius down and get him ready so that he can walk out on stage for the grand finale. And he's sweating and tweaking out still. And then we got Demi Moore. He called for her, and she's quick to get down on her knees to make him feel better, of course. And then at the same time, Cookie getting pissed because she don't like how that's going, and she's trying to tell him, hey, you know what, don't come out if that's the case. Meanwhile, the show has been going on, and now it's to the point where they have came and called for him to come out on stage. And he's taking all day, and they don't know what's going on. They looking on stage like, damn, I hope he shows. And after a delay, he slowly comes on out with the pimp limp, with the gold mic, looking like $1 million. And everybody's happy. They start cheering. He comes out, walks out to the Empire. He says, everybody puts up a fist, supports what he's doing. And then he tell everybody, hey, they tried to take me out, but I'm lucky they didn't, man upstairs ain't want me, but I'll never be the same. And then he pulls out his peg leg with the kickstand and lets them know, hey, this might be here, but I still got the love of the Empire and my family, so I'm all good. And then his son and everybody starts singing. He lets them know this song was written by Cookie, and everybody's happy. He's sitting there with Cookie, and they enjoying the show. And meanwhile, Andre gets a call from Exhibit Shine, and he's telling him, hey, I just was calling, I gotta let you know something. And he's talking to the bomb man, and he's letting him know, the bomb man talking about all the stuff he gonna buy. And he said, one more thing, I got you. And then he pops his top and shoots him in the head and lets him know, I got you a car with a sunroof. And then he's pretty much dead, and kills him while he on the phone with Andre. Meanwhile, the show's over, it's rapping, and then she's Cookie saying, hey, you back? And he's saying, no, I just went over how we rehearsed it. And he's saying, I still don't remember anything. And he's walking off with me, and she say, oh, you gonna remember me? I'm Cookie Lion. I'm unforgettable, baby. And then she walks off like, yeah, I'm gonna put that thing on you and make you have flashbacks, boy. And that was the end of the episode. Meanwhile, support me on patreon.com/JMoreReviews. If you enjoyed the recap and the review, it helps. Whereas as little as $1 donation can help me to continue to make great quality reviews and content that everybody can enjoy. Also, follow me on Twitter at jstradamus78, and support me and follow me on Facebook at JMoreReviews on Facebook. And all the links are listed below. Also, enjoy these other reviews that I've done. Maybe you may have seen something that you may like, or maybe it's something that you may have missed. Either way, take a look. Hope you enjoy what you see. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.